Man, it's just a true honor to just be in your presence. You're an icon. You're like a beacon. You're a legend. What you brought to not just the sports in general, but just the world in general, man. It's just a true honor to be in your presence, man. Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest basketball players that's going to ever walk earth, even hundreds of years after this. Houston Rockets legend. I gotta break it down like this just because this is how you make me feel about the game and just about what you brought to the game. I want to read off some of your accolades too because, like I told you earlier, I'm talking to that true hooper, and there's a lot of young hoopers. You know, we getting up there. Yeah. I'm getting up there. Hall of Fame class of 2008. Two-time NBA champion, 94, 95. I'm sure you heard all of it. NBA MVP, should have been more than one time. Should have been 3 times. Finals MVP 2 times. Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. 12 All-NBAs, 9 All-Defensive selections. 26,000 points, 13,000 rebounds, 3,800 blocks, number 1 all time. Ridiculous. 1,200 games played, the longevity. 18 years played, 19 years?
18 years.
18 years played, average 22 and 11. Should have been higher, but you just kept playing at the end because you love the game so much and you just, your minutes got cut, so should have been higher. But Hakeem Olajuwon, ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT, the great legend. Appreciate you being here.
Man, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
It's an honor for me, somebody of your caliber in today's game and to feel that appreciate what about my talents, what I brought to the game. That means a lot to me because when I watch you play, it's the opposite.
Coming from Nigeria, was sport even talked about in the household? Did your siblings play sport too?
Growing up in Nigeria, emphasize always education. Yeah. So playing sport is like you're not serious about life. We don't play basketball, of course.
Yeah.
We are playing soccer. That's very, very competitive.
Yeah.
So you develop the desire to be competitive, to win.
Around what age did you start to find an interest in basketball? Like, there was soccer around. When did the game of basketball even creep in?
My senior year in high school.
That late?
Yeah. I was 16 years old. They introduced basketball to our school.
How tall were you at that point?
I was 6'9".
Oh, yeah. So you stood out.
I was the tallest in the whole school.
Nobody else close?
No. 2 pictures. You were in the back.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So when the coach came to our school, immediately I stood up, they said, okay. I'm very unusual for my height in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, where I got into a lot of fights because people pick on me.
They picked on you? You were being the tallest?
Yeah, the tallest. They laugh,
Yeah.
So you have to punch the people. That's how you get the...
Yeah, you get respect.
That attitude of standing up for yourself.
And you were slender like
I was like you, but strong. You're strong.
Yeah,
people don't realize that. I don't know. People don't realize that. I've seen you in the post, taking your position and getting ground. I say you're stronger than what you look. I can tell.
It's about leverage. It's about timing. It's about a lot of people. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
As soon as you feel that they loosen up a bit, boom, hit them.
Exactly.
Yes. So when you got to Houston, you started playing for the first time. You were strictly on a defensive player, would you say?
Defensive, I was also a goalkeeper in soccer, so rim protector.
Yeah.
When I was playing in Nigeria, as you know, the tallest guy. So playing against all these guys are guards, small forward, but very skilled. And experience. So every time they come in, they're not coming to score. In the beginning, they come in straight. They start blocking a lot of shots. So now they come in. So I will go up here, down, make it difficult for them to score. So I developed that, going after the shots, knowing that they're going to pass to this guy right here, right there.
So you get a lot of steals, blocks at the same time. Right. That's how you just padding your stats and
I was just
filling the stat sheet up.
Houston, I don't know, but you know about Fonde?
I've heard so many stories about how legendary those runs were. Yeah. You and Moses Malone got tight around that time. A lot of people don't know how good was Moses around that time.
Moses was...
Like, what made him so great?
I mean, relentless. They call him the chairman of the board.
Yeah.
Rebounding. So clever around the basket. Pump fake. he missed the first shot to get the rebound.
He was so quick to get that second rebound.
Exactly.
He palmed the ball too, so he was good around that basket. And so y'all, after your freshman year, you started getting with Moses?
No, from the beginning.
Oh, as soon as you got
Before I played, I redshirted my first year.
Yeah, redshirted.
Right. So I was playing that summer.
That whole year.
That summer.
That summer you played. You had Fondy.
Right.
And what was that routine like?
That just reassure your confidence.
Yeah.
Moses was the best big man in the game, and you get a chance to play
as a freshman.
And now he wasn't giving me a break either. He was pounding me really, basically.
Yeah,
so that confidence, knowing that now I'm going to be a freshman in college, no problem.
So when did that footwork, mid-range jumper over either shoulder, the touch with the hook shots, when did that start? When did you feel like you started to get confident in that?
Well, you know, when you play pickup game and you're dependent, you don't get the ball. You're not gonna get the ball. Mm-hmm. So you're forced to go outside and get the ball, put it on the floor. So the way I played in the summertime is different from official game where the coach wants you inside. Mm-hmm. And the coaches, they don't want you to even dribble the ball. They want you to keep it up. You know, the big man.
Yeah.
You were different because you're a big guard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I know back then it was a lot of
they don't want you to put it on the floor.
On the block work, catch and finish.
You put it up. In the summertime, playing like a forward, small forward.
Yeah. You know, and you learn how to
that's how I learned
catching it, pushing it on the break.
Right. But once the season starts, back in jail. Freshman year, we went to the Final Four. We lost to North Carolina against Michael Jordan, and they won it. Yeah, they did. Beat Georgetown that year. Then the second year, we went to the finals against North Carolina State.
And that was a tough finish, being up that many points. You feel like y'all took your foot off the gas and tried to preserve the lead more so than being dominant and finishing the game?
I mean, you can't stop scoring.
Can't stop scoring, man. You can't stop. And y'all in four corners. Y'all was just passing the ball.
Right. Or trying to run out the clock, you know. Can you back them down?
That's the quick one.
Yeah.
I do mine too slow. I like it.
Yeah.
And now 84 draft coming up, and Houston had the coin flip. It was coin.
That's
it's crazy. It was a coin flip back then.
That's true.
And you knew for sure. You had it a gut feeling.
That was my best chance to be in Houston.
Gut feeling to be there. That flip was going to be. It could have been either way. It's crazy how a coin flip.
Between Portland and Houston.
Would have had you in Portland.
Yeah.
Is it true that it was a trade that would have sent Clyde to the Rockets for a pick?
I heard
second pick.
I heard that afterwards. I didn't know about that one. Yeah.
And y'all, the draft would have been you, Jordan, and Clyde. Oh my goodness. That'd have been 10, 12 championships. Greatest team of all time. And you drafted #1, Houston Rockets, had a hell of a rookie season. Throughout that rookie season, are you watching Jordan to see what he's doing throughout the year? Are you tapped into what the other players are doing? Are you comparing yourself at that time to?
No, I was just trying to establish myself.
Yeah.
You know, playing against, I don't look at guards or forwards.
Yeah.
You have all these big men, Kareem, Moses.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the guards.
But he was in your draft class, so I'm like, that wasn't they make a connection now with guys that come out in the same draft. So I wondered back in '84, was that even a thing that y'all two came out in the same draft? That who was gonna get Rookie of the Year? Like, was that even a thing in the media?
I mean, the media, you know.
It was.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest draft classes, probably the greatest. Am I right?
No, I mean.
Come on, man. 4 Hall of Famers, 5 Hall of Famers. How was it playing with Ralph Sampson as another big, though?
I mean, it was just reassurance to have somebody of that size, you know, somebody try to shoot over him. You come from the weak side.
That defense was, and who were the guards on that team? Point guard.
John Lucas.
John Lucas was the starter.
John Lucas was Tony Lobb, you know.
So easy to throw y'all lobs, man. Just as soon as you come across half, just toss it up.
Most of the plays were designed for Ralph in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the coach realized I have any offensive game, really. So they run the play. So Ralph was in the post. I was playing more, maybe 4 So after a while, they said, okay, we changed, I have to take that position. Then the coach realized that I was very comfortable.
When did you feel a consistent double team start to come?
I mean,
Game one?
yeah, I mean, that league at that time, too many dominant big men. So it's automatic. The guy sitting on your lap like this. So when you get a ball, you can't even put it on the floor. But that creates opportunity for the other players.
Yeah.
Wide open shots.
And then Ralph got traded after you guys went to the final. You went to the finals, beat the Lakers. Nobody thought you were.
That was a big one.
Nobody thought you were going to beat the Lakers.
Because they just won the championship.
Yeah, and then the 4-1 gentleman's sweep. Right. You really hit him in the mouth early, and the Lakers didn't realize that y'all were that good and that long and athletic. What was the true key to y'all beating the Lakers and sweeping them? What was your advantage, you think, over them at that time?
Young talent against experience. But I think we're just overwhelming. We have two bigs.
And you guys and both of you were athletic and fast up the court.
Yeah.
And then going up against another legendary team in the Celtics.
Boston.
That's when experience finally took over.
That's right.
Their system was so tough to stop everybody moving and cutting, and you got two bigs, three bigs sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, they have Parrish, 7'2", McHale, 7, Larry Bird, 6'10".
And then Dennis was 6'5". They just had size up and down the
size,
board.
and they play together.
And they moved they pass and cut, move the ball. Like, they played post, but I felt like they did a lot of movement. Larry can catch and shoot.
Right.
I just felt like they had a well-rounded team. Those teams usually, with size, could overwhelm young teams.
Size and experience, and losing that championship, you don't feel as bad because they were a better team.
Yeah, but did you feel like you were going to easily get back though?
Right, I thought we were coming back next year.
Yeah, right. And it's like Ralph got traded.
Right, after the injury.
Got traded.
Right.
You were basically the Lone Ranger on the team.
For a while, yes.
But you had some insane individual seasons. Do you think those are some of your best seasons? I know you had some the MVP and the championship runs, but
I was much younger, experienced, and playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
And also everything goes through.
When you get that ball every play now, you're going to get the numbers.
Yeah.
But you average 4.5 blocks, 4.6 blocks in the season. Like, I can't even comprehend that. Like, doing everything, quadruple double.
That's what you're doing now.
I wish. I wish.
You put in numbers like this.
I need to have a 10-block game before I retire, and I doubt I have it. But that was always been a dream of mine. And shot blocking just came so natural to you. It's just like
I enjoyed that part of the game more than anything else.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
In fact, the toughest part for a shot blocker is to get a shot block. That's like you feel so defeated. I would take a bad shot before you get my ball.
I hate it too, man. Getting shot block is the.
I mean, I think in basketball, as you know, there's a different respect for a shot blocker. Because you have to watch out. Anytime you go in the lane, it's coming.
It's a level of, as a scorer who has tunnel vision like myself from the perimeter, sometimes I don't even know what anything is. I'm just running straight to the rim. A shot blocker that you don't see and he's just roaming around waiting for you is nerve-wracking, man. It's like, because Dwight Howard was sort of like that.
Exactly,
when
from
I got
nowhere.
into the league.
Yeah.
And he jumped so quick. Those shot blockers are like, that's like one of the scariest things in the game, and I think that's such a game changer.
Exactly. It's a mentality, a shot block mentality where you go after everything.
Yeah, and I see Wemby has that trait right now.
Of course, I mean.
And you're gonna get dunked on sometimes.
You miscalculate, you get dunked.
But you're gonna block a lot of dunks more than you get dunked on.
That's true. Though to say about one thing about mid-range. Can you imagine they saying mid-range is dead?
I can't believe it.
Can you believe that?
And you see a few guys in our league still keeping it alive. Shea was an MVP. He shoot a lot of mid-range.
Mid-range.
It's the unpredictable shot. It's an easy shot to shoot. Once you master it, once you figure it out, it feels like a layup.
You need to.
I've been trying to keep it alive, man. I've been shooting. I shoot the most in the league.
Man, just look at. Get to your spot, that's it. Man.
Get to your spot, preserve some energy. You don't got to dunk and shoot from deep all the time. You can mix that in, but the mid-range is that area, and That was the name of the game back in your era of basketball. I feel like everybody had a mid-range game.
Yeah.
Once Rudy T got to Houston, did he have any say over like the roster? Was he almost like a GM too? Because I feel like once he got there, that's when the Vernon Maxwell, Sam Cassell's, Robert Horry,
he put that team together.
The guys that can really shoot from deep. He put them around you to give you more space. How tight were y'all? I felt like I had a good connection. Was that
Rudy?
You and
course,
Rudy?
Yeah.
When he first, because I feel like
he was a scout with the team for a long time.
Really?
So they moved him from there to be the head coach.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's been there all along.
So he's seen your progression.
Right.
So he knew what he had in you.
He was the one that gave me the freedom to play like the way I play a Fonde.
Every time, throw it to him every time. Get out the way.
That's when I started take outside.
It was mid post, not always on the block. Sometimes you
face up
on 3, face up, cross,
get off balance, pull over. Your game,
man. It just got my mind just going watching, man. Because the moves I watched last night, like 35 minutes of just they got you watch your highlights.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I love it. You go on YouTube and watch them?
Yeah.
They got an hour and a half long. It's just straight 93 to 95 season post work of you and all your moves. Speaking of, I watched the Seattle game. I want to say it was 89, 90 season. I think you had 35, 18, 5 blocks. But how you sprinted up and down the floor to get to your spot was incredible. It was you were beating the guards up the floor. You were setting up before everybody. After blocking the shot, hitting the ground, running. Like your energy was ridiculous at that age. As you got older, did you learn how to preserve all of that?
You're forced to.
Who would you say was the one-on-one the toughest guy to guard you throughout your career?
Shaq, Patrick, David, those guys, I mean, the shot blockers. Imagine,
strong, fast.
Right, and strong. So you have to play a different kind of style where you face up, more like bring them outside.
I did recognize.
Check the lateral movement.
Yeah. KG was right when you said that. Huh?
I am hitting him with lateral movement.
Hey, you were so innovative, man. You were doing stuff that nobody even thought of at that size, at that position.
I like your one-legged.
I stole that from Dirk though.
Yeah?
I didn't. Yeah, that's straight Dirk. I seen you pull that off one time.
Yeah.
I seen you did that before Dirk.
Yeah.
I love your spin because you stop on the thumb, 2 feet, and then you
spin.
No wasted movement at all. Anything you do is pop, sharpness.
Way back. Oh yeah.
So,
yeah. I had the spin.
I do.
For your turnaround, you have it. But if you had the spin to it, the speed is
I do the slow spin a lot where I like turn my back and then try to spin. I need to do that quick, like you pound it into the ground and spin.
I spin up, yeah.
I stand up too high sometimes. Stand up. I need to get lower.
Yeah.
But it's hard to gain your balance sometimes with that quick spin to the jump shot.
You're doing it now.
Yeah. I could be better at it, I feel, and I feel like I could use it more. And you worked on that stuff religiously. What was like your routine coming into practice? When did you get a chance to work on your game during the season?
In the summertime.
Never in the season? Like you didn't? No individuals?
No. I played a one-on-one before the game, just play.
You was a hooper, man. You was a true...
Just play, man.
You're a true hooper, man. With the footwork, you would think that you were in the gym, just individual workout, 1-on-0, but it seemed like
just play.
Just once.
Because there's some things that just by playing, you cannot duplicate by just...
Yeah. I agree with that. Majority of my time, I like to play pickup. But I also want to work on the small parts of my game. My handle, just the fundamental parts of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to fine tune some stuff. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but sometimes I like seeing the ball go through the rim when I'm out there 1-on-0 by myself.
Right.
I always feel that the best way for me to get better is just hooping.
That's true.
You're also an Olympian. Olympic play is always fun because you get to be around the best of the best.
That's true.
You get to see how they operate
in practice,
how they are as human beings. How was that experience being
the same?
Yeah,
the the guys that you compete with against, and now as a teammate with Shaq and Pat, and David. Yes. So that mentality in practice, you're still going after it.
Do you think that team would have beat the first Dream Team? I don't like hypotheticals because I only got.
When you talk like that, for example, you have two teams that are capable of beating each other.
Yeah, you're right.
Basically,
you're right. You're right.
Depends on.
I feel like that about every great championship team. Yeah. Like everybody, they're champions for a reason.
Right.
They can beat anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Just fight it out.
Depends on the day. When did you feel that you were starting to lose a little desire and urge for wanting to be an NBA player? Around what year?
Desire for the game?
Yeah. Just to continue to work on your game and to be a player. When did you start to feel that?
The game itself, that's steady.
Yeah.
You don't lose that desire.
No.
Yeah. But when you start to travel and these guys are my teammates, we were in the finals. They were still in
elementary. Man, it's crazy.
This other thing, man.
Man, it's about time.
But you've been there 18 years now, right?
19.
19?
This is my 19th.
I told you, I said, KD can play as long as he want to play with the fundamentals.
Somebody asked me if I could play until in 5 more years. I'm like, damn, that's a long time, man. 5 more, I'm 37.
Just take it 1 year at a time.
That's what I say. I take it a day at a time and see what happens. Yeah. I just really want to get your view on the game today and the style of play, how you think it's evolved from your time. And because a lot of people frown upon how we play the game today.
Really?
Yeah, because
in what sense?
The 90s era was just such a golden era for basketball, and a lot of centers play a lot of physicality. And our game was more spread out, a lot of 3-point shots, right. A lot of scoring.
In today's game, a lot of shooters. I mean, I've seen guys passing up a layup and kicking for 3.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
But they knock it down.
Yeah.
So you have to respect it.
You got to.
I've seen guys on the fast break just pull up for 3. If you do that all the time.
I love that shot too.
Yeah.
And it's encouraged now. That coaches want us to take those shots.
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, you have to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, today's game is open, a lot of skill players, physicality, a lot of athletes in the game today. You just have to enjoy the competition, basically. I like to see, certain players that I love to watch. I love watching them play because they make the game look so easy.
Give me a couple names though, because I like if to hear from you saying this about them, who you watching that gives you that feeling.
You number one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
man,
that's true.
Every time you say that, man,
it's true.
Appreciate you.
Shea, Joker.
Whew. Boy, cold.
I mean, playing the game where he's making some tough shots. I said, how do you get that over?
He's cold.
Sometimes off balance, one leg, he's making the shots. So you have to.
What do you think about Embiid?
I mean, he got everything.
In my humble opinion, he reminds me the most of.
He got the same move, basically.
You think same movements?
Yeah.
I said the
same style.
Same style. You can tell he watches you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jokic, Embiid, Sengun, doing some stuff in the post.
How do you like playing with him?
I tell people, this is my first time playing with a big that can play that way. Right. I used to playing with bigs that set great screens and play great defense.
Right.
And it's kind of limited on offense. But he can do it all on offense. Shoot the 3, post up, make the passes.
Right.
So it's been an adjustment because, bigs, I'm not used to bigs playing in my area too. So, at the 3-point line, the mid post, like he's setting up in the same spots I'm setting up.
Right.
We play similar. We have a similar approach.
Right.
But it's been fun. Just he give me open shots and they double him in the post. I get an open 3.
That's right. I see you sometimes.
Because I'm like, I know if you don't double him, he's scoring that. So. But it's fun playing with bigs that can do multiple things out there.
And it seems like you're having more fun this year with this team than a couple of years in Phoenix.
I've always had fun out there. I don't want to undercut what we did my time in Phoenix because I feel like I had some great moments on the court there too. But I feel as though we were older group who kind of stuck in our ways as veterans, and veterans kind of like do their own thing a lot. When you were a younger group, it's more of a tight-knit group. They all learning together.
Yes.
It's kind of like a college feel. I think that's the difference.
I see.
You know, but I still like being around the grown-ups in Phoenix too, but being around the college vibe just bring me back. And then I went to Texas down the street too, so it just makes me feel like I'm back in.
Fantastic.
Back out 19 years old. But I love it here. I'm loving being a part of the Rockets. Every time I go to the arena, I look up and see them retired jerseys.
Yeah.
It makes me go harder because you know I'm old. I still feel like if I put in enough work, I can hopefully be up there with y'all one day. So I'm working to do that. So I'm always inspired by just seeing your name, and I'm inspired every day, man. I appreciate you coming on, being here, and chopping it up with me.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you so much, Kitty. I enjoyed it, man. Thanks, man. Thank you. I'll tell your mom I say hello.
Man, I wish she was here. I don't want to call her.
I'm
going to tell her you said hello.